Attention, all Night in the Woods gamers. Ash and Carl need your help. I don't know where I was going with that. It seemed better in my head. Sorry, I don't know. I didn't think that one through. Anyways, okay, take it away. Hey, Ash and Carl, tell us about this.
Hello.
Well, I'll start off. Hi, I'm Ash. I'm going to be racing Carl in this amazing 2D roguelike within Night in the Woods called DemonTower. So, Carl, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's karlgerm. I am a Dark Souls 1 any percent speedrunner, but I kind of got tired of resetting.
Same.
So
Same.
I started doing this kind of just as a fun game. This for those who aren't familiar with it, it is a like mini dungeon crawler / like rogue light that exists in the game A Night in the Woods. And it's just a cool little mini game that as soon as I started playing it, I couldn't stop playing it. So I think it's really cool. It's got some interesting speed tech sort of stuff going on, and yeah, I hope you all enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a little bit similar to Dark Souls, and we both really, really love this game. So when Carl told me that he was going to do this, I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll race you."
Yeah.
So that's how that happened. But Carl has a better time. I'm just here to make him look good.
I think Ash is gonna win. So, who does everyone in chat think is gonna win? Okay, so I think
It's gonna be you.
we're gonna get ready to start the run, I think. But the first step in any Night in the Woods DemonTower speedrun is to have Sharkle over here bless the run. So we're gonna just go ahead and click on him.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Now we're gonna enter DemonTower.
Do you want to do the countdown, Carl?
Sure.
All right. On go?
Yes. So.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. All right. So, just to kind of quickly explain what's going on, in this game, you really only have like 2 movement options aside from like just walking. One of which is sprinting, and the other thing that you can do is slash. So, what we're going to be doing is kind of taking advantage of something like an unseen stamina bar that exists in this game, where if... Hang on 1 second. If we try and swipe our sword too many times, we're going to run out of stamina, but later on, we're not going to have to really worry about that as much. Okay.
So, what you really need to know about this is every level that we progress, we lose 1 HP bar and we gain 1 dash. So each level that we progress, and there's 10, we're losing 1 health, gaining a dash for it. So more risk, but more reward at the same time because we get iframes during the dashes.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're like swinging your sword while going through the dash, which I do sometimes, and end up taking damage on things that you're supposed to be going across, like these little blood rivers here.
And I can't believe it there.
So to kind of explain what the goal of this is, we want to get the key in each like level, and then open up this boss door and fight the boss. I'm gonna let this ghost come into this room because that's gonna mess with the boss fight here, and I like to keep things interesting. So
I made a huge mistake.
oh no.
I wasn't paying attention, and the ghost ganged up on me on the door.
Oh yeah.
And then
So
I got the... Okay, so what happens is if you get stuck by a door, your dash is the same button as the door prompt. What ends up happening if you get stuck there, you can basically get stun locked till death. I almost got stun locked, but didn't die.
oh, I see. I died to Krampus in solidarity.
I died to Krampus too.
Okay, thank God. I say in solidarity, but really, I shouldn't have died there, and I did, so...
I had 2 HP, so I understand myself dying because I wasn't focused, but, you know.
Yeah. Another thing about this, if you see on my screen, there was some like jars that have like a pink center that has health inside of it. It's a guaranteed health drop. You can get health other places in the run, like you can get just some of the other jars, but it's not guaranteed, so it's kind of luck based. Okay, Krampus. So usually the strat with this is to just kind of do this back and forth. 2 hits each time, dash, 2 hits, and then
Some people have insane movement with this. They can do this really quickly.
Yeah. They're actual gamers. I am just a poser, as you can see. Another very important strat in this game is that all this stuff is procedurally generated except for the location of the keys. So if you'll see, I'm walking around trying to find the key because I am very good at forgetting where I'm supposed to be going, even though it's set each time. Again, I like to kind of keep it interesting. And
Yeah, so the rooms are procedurally generated. We can get some really bad RNG, but the locations for the keys will always remain consistent. So we can count on that working in our favor.
And you can kind of see, since we have 3 sprint bars, that kind of opens up some more combat for us. Because we can kind of just sprint dash, sprint dash, sprint dash. And that gives us a free swing. Otherwise, if we just swing twice, if you look at my little cat character there, she gets tired and starts using her sword as a cane, which is very cute, but also very slow. Another thing to mention is these red cloaked... these guys that are currently bodying me and trying to make me go even slower. They usually will spawn in front of a boss door after you get the key. Okay, so I just pulled that off pretty well and then forgot to do the follow-up over here, but that's fine. We can...
I'm getting some pretty bad luck here.
Oh, no. You can just chain those attacks to really dish out some damage. Okay. Okay, and I also want to talk about this little guy right here at the beginning of some of the levels. He has some weird, like, cryptic text bubble. That is actually going to factor into the endings, where we're going to need to know each time he said something what the order is that he said it in. And that'll make more sense in the final level. But for now, we just got to keep track of it, because we might have to do the good ending, I think. We might have to save the cat.
Was there one here? Okay, Skelly City? Did I miss that?
No, so I think it's in...
Okay.
No, I think it might be in Skelly City. Which one are we in?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm in Skelly City, yeah.
Uh-oh.
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 Well, if we do meet the incentive, at least one of us will have to do it. And I'm using the ultimate pro strat to remembering the combo, which is writing it down on a piece of paper. Usually, Mixed Trash, who I think is in the chat, is keeping track of it for me in my chat. So
you have allies helping you out.
I do. So none of my PBs have actually been legitimate or valid because it has been a co-op run. Because I've needed to use my chat.
You're completely rigged.
Extremely.
I was just keeping track of it myself. Dude, I'm playing really badly today.
I thought I would be better at that, and then when I was practicing this week, I was just like, why can't I remember 4 numbers? It's so easy. Okay, so this boss does have some, like, kind of speed tech that you can use, which I am not doing. I just did it a little bit there. One thing to note about, like, the way that you can chain attacks and go fast with it, sometimes the game just sort of, like, eats inputs in a weird way, and you'll be trying to go forward, but instead you will go backwards. So if they're up against a wall, you have a lot better of a chance.
You could just spam the dash attack.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not sure if anyone in chat has actually played this game casually, but if you have, you probably think it's very hard, and if that's the case and you feel like you could never speedrun this, I've never beaten this game casually, and it wasn't until learning the speed strats that I started doing it. So what I just demonstrated there was something that you never ever want to do in a speedrun, which is hit the triangle button, which will bring up the pause screen to quit. That's
My boss did not disappear on screen.
Oh man.
That was so interesting. I've had that happen several times where they just don't despawn, but they're dead.
Yeah, there's some weird things that can happen every now and then like that. Speaking of a weird thing, so those enemies that usually appear in front of the door, they just didn't appear here for that. So I don't know if that's intended. Oh, I'm going to try and pull off the speed strat here. Okay, didn't really quite get it. I just did the backwards thing that I was talking about. Did it again.
Dude, I don't even know who I am today.
So, for some of these like attacks and everything, Oh, I am down to 1 health, so I'm going to try and do a Chad strat, as we call it, which is dash with iframes to get health, which will also refill your stamina, which lets you dash more, and that's very risky and probably not worth it. And now I'm just doing this fight casually, but this is the Rat King boss, where it's just a bunch of rats that are all together. Okay.
And every time you kill one of the lumps, more lumps spawn.
Yeah.
And then the first phase deals 2 damage and the rest deal 1. Oh crap, I almost died. Nice.
A nice thing, so the side of the world that the door with the chest for the boss key will always alternate left and right. A good way to remember when you have to be going right is if that little NPC that gives you the combination for the good ending, when he's on the screen, you want to go right. I still go left sometimes, just because my memory is apparently the worst, but that's probably helpful to people who have a better brain than I do.
I could be doing this so much more optimally, but I'm at 1 health and I kind of don't want to risk dying to like several rats. Like you can basically dash into them and attack several times, but there's a chance that if you don't move back at the right time or get an incorrect movement, you will just get hit by one of the rats and have to just redo this entire boss fight, and I don't want that.
I'm gonna kill this ghost here because he can go into the boss room and cause problems, and this boss is one that you don't want an extra ghost in because there's already a lot. So this boss I think is probably gonna be like the biggest run killer, just because he gets iframes when you attack him. So you can kind of chain him like this if the ghosts are kind of far away. That's like what you want to do. It's just kind of random with their movement, and you need to get into a timing, and there's another death.
You died to... Oh no.
To the ghosty, yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that's completely fine. This is a race. That's good news for you.
Could I get a few donations?
Yes, please do. Please do.
Great. So we got $25 from Frostwad. Says supportive girlfriend checking in. Except this time, my support goes to Ashewyn. Carl in the DemonTower. I'm rooting for you, Carl. I'm sorry, but Ash is my favorite streamer. We got
fair.
25 from Lando. That says do a flip. Heck yeah. And Berto with 20 that says seeing 2 of my favorite people on the internet racing is such a nice sight. Good luck. Have fun, both of you. I'm looking forward to both of your individual events in the future as well. You guys make me proud. Smile.
Aw,
thank you so much,
Berto.
everyone. Thank you, Berto. Thank you, Frostwad. Thank you. I'm gonna
Thank you,
assume my
Frostwad.
friend Theo. Also, Frostwad top 10 anime betrayals right there. But no, I agree. I am also
So-
rooting for Ash.
When you iframe in this game, the really nice thing, and you like get a perfect dodge on some of these things, you get a specific key sound, so you know that you just like iframed it correctly. And that's when you know when you'll have like the refill, like Carl was saying. Oh, my favorite level, Blood Moat.
Yeah, Blood
So
Mode
this
is
level,
the worst.
yeah, I can get some good RNG with this, and I can also get some bad RNG. But see that shadow guy that just dove into the blood river right there? He killed himself, which is really nice for me.
You love to see it.
Yes, sometimes you'll have a like level where all you get are those shadow guys who just dash as fast as you and throw daggers at you, and they can be pretty obnoxious to deal with, especially in rooms like this. It's just like a lot of enemies in one area around the key, and I need to like sift through them and hopefully not die.
Yeah, and what I'm doing here, I didn't really get a good enemy pattern in this boss key room. So what I do is there's a lot of those, like, I call them pyromancers because, of course, I kind of just, like, dash around and hope that their fire will, like, kill each other so that I don't have to deal with it. So that's kind of the strat that we use there. But yeah, these little, like...
That guy just killed himself. Oh, nice. He killed one for me, too.
Those cloaked guys are very, very tricky to deal with. They go down in one hit, but they also get iframes when they're dashing around, so I just died to one there, but that's not too unexpected. I think when I was practicing in this earlier, I died like... I think I lost count of how many times I died on this level. It's kind of, you know, just something you have to expect, especially when you first start running this game.
Oh man, I didn't get the good RNG on this boss. I can get him to go down, so I can just end this quickly.
Oh, I just
Come on.
almost died in the blood river.
So
Because
in this room,
Oh, go ahead.
there's a blood trail that basically forms behind the boss. If you put the blood trail in front of the door of the exit, you will not be able to leave. You'll like basically like soft lock yourself from like leaving. It's not really like it's not really a soft lock, but you'll have to redo the boss fight, which really sucks. Ooh, I'm getting some good RNG for these rooms.
Okay, I just finally got some good RNG in this room. So something that happened there is something Ash also mentioned. Just with your input to dash away and get iframes when you're next to a door or a chest will get eaten because it's the same as opening the door. So if you're by a door and you get hit with like fire, you're pretty much dead, even if you have full health, like completely full health.
So many circumstances that you can get locked by opening a chest if an enemy's hitting you, getting stuck in a corner and enemies are around you. Oh crap, I might die to this. And I'm getting some good RNG. No.
I had a good attack pattern on the boss of Blood Moat, but was not able to finish her. So yeah, this game, the estimate that we set was pretty generous, but you can kind of see here where things can definitely go south. Like the world record in this game is sub 10 minutes, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty optimal. Like not too many people run this game, but like it kind of just becomes a snowball effect where you're trying to go fast and you're losing time and you're just going for like riskier strats, and then that just wastes more time. So it's kind of my philosophy on speedruns in general is you gotta go slow to be fast, because if I was taking these fights a little slower, I'd probably be okay, but I'm going for the cool strats.
No, I'm going slow because I really just don't want to reset this room. God dang it.
Yeah, I gotta start using safe strats now, because I'm sick of this boss. I'm sick of this boss and everything it stands for.
Oh, now I have the bad RNG. That's not good. So yeah, procedurally generated rooms means that if you die, sometimes you can just get much worse rooms to deal with.
On the optimistic side of that, you can also get better rooms.
True.
Okay, so I finally made it out of there. We're on all right.
Can I read some more donos?
Yes, please do.
All right. So Creepy MJ donates $25. Says, I'm a pot of coffee by day, bottle of wine by night kind of guy. Karlgerm says, triple that. You got me.
Thanks so much, Creepy.
Jenna Z and Anonymous both donating $10, and Cloud7470 with $100 dono.
What?
Says,
Oh,
go Germ,
that's so
go.
nice.
Thank you guys. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Cloud. That's insanely generous.
Oh, I do want to remind everyone, it's still open for a short while longer. You can donate to Save the Cats or Save the Frames for the ending of this run you're watching right here.
I don't.
So there's.
Oh, go ahead, Ash.
Oh, no. You can go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't want to tilt the scale too much in one direction, but when you see the cat, you will probably want to save the cat.
Save the Cat is winning.
Okay.
I think Carl's gonna get to it before I do. I'm just playing really badly.
Okay.
So yeah, like I said earlier, when you kind of get to the higher levels, you have less HP to work with, so your mistakes are much more grave. And I'm playing really badly. Where are you at, Carl?
I am at the ninja boss, the guy who throws knives and has the worst ads. So this is basically the Shadows of Yharnam fight, because it's mostly like Capra Demon or whatever. It's more or less just like whatever enemies are in the room are the big problem. There is a safe strat that I would recommend if you want to try this run and are really struggling with this guy and like all the ads that he has, which is just go all the way to the right of the room and stay on the side of the blood river. But I think this is maybe faster, but I haven't really timed it, so it feels cooler. But yeah, this blood river over here will keep the other enemies from seeing you, so you can kind of just get through.
I'm gonna do the right-hand strat here.
Nice. Ash is gonna demonstrate
Hopefully, yeah, so I'll take him to the right side of the room here. And there's a chance that he'll like dash into that river on the right and basically take some damage. There's also just like guaranteed, like I think Carl said, guaranteed health drops on the side of the room. So if anything goes bad, like there, me hitting the mice.
Yeah, I think I didn't mention that, but I'm glad you did because that's extra safety there, and definitely highly recommended. And I think honestly it can be faster just because the boss can land on the river and damage himself. And can we get some cat jam in the chat for this track right here? Because this is one of the best on the soundtrack.
I would say they're all pretty great.
They're all so good. This game has an amazing soundtrack. Both DemonTower and Night in the Woods as a whole. Oh, I just hit two ghosts.
He went into the Blood River for a second there.
You can tell that this is a Dark Souls game because the screen says you died if you die.
Did you die to the ghost room?
I just died to some of the ghosts. I like walked into them twice like an absolute dullard.
One also really cool thing is that when you dash in this game, you get some insane momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's a little bit hard to kind of like stop yourself. You can't really stop yourself from like hitting an obstacle or hitting an enemy.
Yeah, and when
so you kind of have to. Go ahead.
Oh, just died again. But when you're in like this level with all these ghosts around, you don't want to dash too quickly. Like out of a room because you might just dash directly into a ghost and take damage. And when you only have 2 health here, like this section isn't really all that dangerous. Like it's really easy to manage, but like as soon as you take 1 hit of damage, you're just like, well, now I have to be extra safe.
Yep. And pots in this level just don't really drop any health. Like it's very rare.
Yeah, they don't have any guaranteed health drops, so you can still get them, but pretty rare. Usually when
like, super cautious.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, honestly. You gotta be slow to be fast.
Yeah, especially in this level.
Okay, so this is a pretty good RNG pattern because there's not too many spikes to deal with. The ghosts are manageable. I am gonna take these ghosts out because they will hit me. This is the hardest boss.
Code. Oh my god, I'm at the last level. I don't have the code.
That's okay. I just got there and I got my code. So.
All right. Carl's gonna demonstrate the good ending, and I'm gonna do the bad ending. So.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much to everyone who donated. I will be showing off the good ending. If I wrote down the code correctly, otherwise I might have to go back and check the VOD, which is the other strat.
I'm just cheating, you know. Nope, did not get the good RNG with my boss. So what we want him to do is dash all the way back in the back there. And if we get him to dash against the wall, we can basically like stun lock him and just end him really quickly. And I'm not getting that, so I'm gonna have to redo the boss.
Okay, so here's here's the cat that we're saving. Hooray, we did it, chat. Thank you. The most important part of that is using the key on it, because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten the key and then dashed right past it and got the bad ending. The extra bad ending because you abandoned the cat completely.
Abandoned the cat, yeah. Alright.
Oh, I was mashing too fast. Oh, okay, and that's time for me. Whew. And this is the good ending. We've escaped the DemonTower.
I'm getting a really bad RNG with this guy. It really is just RNG based.
It is
the dash all the way against the back.
It really is RNG where normally, like if you see it in most runs, he just dashes backwards and like stun locks himself in the door, and then you just easily mash. You don't have to mash super fast and you can just cut through him. But like I actually ran out of stamina, which you usually don't do there just because I was like over mashing. Or he could just decide to not do that sometimes and just like I don't really think there's a way to manipulate it. Usually when I see the sword flash, I slash my sword, but
what happens is sometimes you can like move a little bit back and forth to see if you can get him to dash against that wall, but it's not always like guaranteed. I'm getting some pretty bad luck here.
You got this.
Nope. He doesn't wanna.
Oof. Yeah, and this kind of just shows the difficulty of this game, like when you play it like casually, just because
there we go.
Even as a speed run, it's pretty difficult, but
and that's time.
Nice.
Yeah, so he finally dashed against the wall. We did it.
We did it.
But we're not done yet.
Yeah, we're not. I think everyone in chat kind of had something they wanted to see.
Yeah.
So
I guess before we do that, we got a few late donos coming in.
Bring them in as
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
while you're getting that all set up. Yeah, perfect.
I'm gonna get that
time.
all set up. Don't mind me if I appear on screen for a second. I shouldn't, but
So
I did.
Joe donating $5 says, "Hey Jack, how do I open PDF?" And the Zinarker as donated 5 says, "Train good, car bad, but there's no getting off this train we're on. So proud of you, Carl. Love you, baby. Smoochy face." And
Thank you so
Sabio
much, San Archer.
Fantana donates 15, said, "Your god tier game and has brought me to tears. You're a lovely person, and I'm proud of you." Probably means me. Thank you. And WideBoys64 donates $15, says, "Enjoy listening to my favorite esports player, Carl, tonight. Good luck to both players and have fun." Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
everyone.
guys.
That really means a lot to me. Thank you.
Also just means a lot to us that you guys wanted to see Night in the Woods DemonTower at SCM. I think it's a really cool game, and it's a really nice and fast speedrun.
Okay, I'm just getting everything all dialed in here. Give me a couple seconds.
Take your time.
I hope you guys are excited because Carl is a bass player, is a performer.
I think that's the only time anyone has ever said, "I hope you're excited about a bass player."
Did you know, for people that aren't aware, I found out myself not too long ago. Carl, so famous, actually in an Andrew WK video, by the way. Just saying.
That was the loveliest moment. He's like, "I'm in this video." And I was like, oh, I was trying to spot him everywhere.
And he made it to GDQ. Thank you, Regal. Yes.
With this game.
What a legend.
So if you guys want to support him at AGDQ 2021, come out and watch him do this run. I'll be commentating for him, so maybe next time around we can get some singing to go along with the performance, because there are lyrics to this song. Maybe I'll practice that.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I think it's ready. Hopefully my setup isn't too scuffed. My green screen's looking a little extra scuffed, so
that's the way we like it.
Off to a pretty good start. This is not...
like... Braswa doesn't want anyone to see your heinous basement.
All right, I think that will be... I'll just do this. There we go. Like it's nothing.
Yeah, get your cat gems ready, guys. This is a bop.
Let's hope I remember how to play it. If I do forget, and if I miss any of the notes, that is all just RNG manipulation. So
yeah.
So, all right, let's see. Oh wait, I don't think I hear it. 1 second. There's supposed to be music here.
Oh my god.
Hang on 1 second. Properties. Can you guys hear it? I mean, I need to hear it to play along to it, but 1 sec.
You got this, Carl.
Are you guys hearing it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hang on 1 second. I gotta make sure I can hear it. Ignore me.
I can never ignore you, Carl. So can you 100% this? All right, cool.
Perfect. But you
It's-
kind of are not visible on cam anymore.
Okay, debated.
Take 10.
I swear this worked flawlessly in practice.
Oh, we can't. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I think we're okay. We're finally
This
set
time
up.
for real now.
All right.
Oh, that was pretty much perfect.
Ooh, go Carl.
Thank you
Nice,
so much,
man.
everyone. Thank you so much. That was
That's a clapper.
so
You-
generous of you all donating for that. Thank you. It means a lot to me.
I do gotta say, you made a mistake on the video recording.
Oh, I
You missed
did?
a note.
I did, and
I
I
wasn't
decided
even gonna point it out. I was gonna be like, "Yes, you did perfect. Wow."
I did, but
Thank
I
you
still
so
got
much.
the true ending of her saying it was pretty much perfect. So I was like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
That was for the immersion of me also missing some notes playing it for real.
It's all good. All good. I think everyone enjoyed it. Well, thank you so much, Ash, Carl, for Night in the Woods, DemonTower percent, any percent. And everyone stay tuned. We got Miltriv and Rylan playing Risk of Rain 2 co-op any percent. So you don't want to miss that. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.